you guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Maddison Hill and it is time for another Pop Off with Maddison. Now on today's Pop Off, I'm going to be breaking down all of the drama that's been going down between Max Ehrich and Demi Lovato since their engagement officially ended. Actually, it literally just ended right before the weekend, but we're going to break down all of the drama that happened on Max's Instagram. We're also going to talk about how Demi Lovato's family is calling him a liar and the fact they're happy that the engagement is over, plus some new tea on why they broke up in the first place. So we have a lot to get into, a lot to unwrap. But before I get started, I do want to address my lip color because I tried a new Rare Beauty product and I'm super excited about it. So I tried the Rare Beauty, the cream matte lipsticks, and this is the color Motivate. It's the perfect pink and my lips feel hydrated. They feel moisturized. The pigment is amazing because I know some people are trying to shade the pigment of Miss Selena Gomez's products and I am absolutely obsessed. It also kind of blurs your lips, so if you have chapped lips or any lines, it makes them look amazing. So just wanted to address that. Another Rare Beauty find that is A++. Okay, now let's go ahead and unwrap the facts and get into this Demi Lovato and Max Ehrich tea. So I think it's best to take things chronologically. So at the beginning of the weekend, we had the official confirmation come from People magazine that Demi Lovato and Max Ehrich were ending their engagement. They decided to go their separate ways and we were all not that surprised. Then Max decided to take us all for a loop and he decided to really let loose on social media and let everyone know how he was feeling now that his engagement ended. Now he did so in a series of Instagram stories, first claiming that he found out about his breakup through the media. Imagine finding out to the status of your relationship through a tabloid, followed by while you're in the middle of filming a biopic movie about a pastor in a Christian church whose intention of the film is to help people. He ended this saying, "God bless." After we saw that, I don't know about you guys, but I was kind of like, damn, okay, I feel a little bit bad for Max. I can't believe Demi did him dirty like that, but also I can kind of see it. Then Max went ahead and unfollowed Demi, and she went ahead and returned the favor. And then I guess because he didn't think those first Instagram stories were clear, he went ahead and wrote a longer message that he posted the next morning. "I was on the set of the new movie, Southern Gospel, with crew and cast members right next to me who literally watched me open my phone, where then I opened a tabloid. This is the God's honest truth of how I found out about the ending of the engagement, and I have people from my film who saw the whole thing go down and helped me get back into character to continue my job. I had cast and crew with families relying on me to do my job. That being said, please end this narrative and focus on other more important issues in the world. I love and forgive everyone involved. Let us be, let us heal. God bless." Max, we all wanted to move on and we all wanted to let you heal, but instead you decided to go ahead and keep posting on your Instagram stories. He went on to post a piece of a text conversation that appears like it might have been between him and Demi, where he was once again talking about finding out about his breakup online. Then he went on to post about a suspected break into his house and asked people not to break into his house. And then he posted a message that he received from one of his fan accounts and he reminded people to be kind and to also remember that 9 times out of 10 there's kids running these accounts. I'll be honest, I didn't know Max Ehrich had fan accounts, but I will say be nice to the fan accounts. They can't help it when the person that they stan goes a little cuckoo on social media. Now, I know that seems like it would be the icing on the cake, but it's not, because Max went ahead and posted even more things. And by more things, I mean another series of Instagram stories about his breakup. Starting with, "Good night, please stop trying to thank you next to me." Love the Ariana Grande reference. Then he went on to say, "For I am just a human being who has to work tomorrow AM, where there are families with kids relying on me. Thanks, God bless." But he did not go to sleep because he then went on to post another Instagram story where he wrote, "PPS, to this moment, we haven't spoken over the phone. We haven't even officially ended anything to each other. Literally, I'm in real time with y'all. I love Demetria and just want her to be healthy and safe." He ended this series of Instagram stories saying, "If you're reading this, I love you always, unconditionally, no matter what." And if you're thinking, please let this be the last thing that Max posted about Demi on his Instagram, I'm sorry to report that is not the last thing he posted, because he also posted a series of Instagram stories where he was fangirling over Demi and her music. And not just her current music, her old stuff too. He talked about how he's respected Demetria for 15 years. She's one of the best female vocalists alive. She inspires him every day. He will always have love for her forever. That she deserves a Grammy, and to keep her latest song at #1 because it's what she deserves. Then, that's not all. Max was not done speaking out, because as of this morning, he posted another Instagram story where he finally is closing the chapter on his quick relationship relationship with Demi Lovato. He wrote, "One chapter finally closed this AM, and now I turn the page. Focused on wellness, love, God, my family, friends, and my art. Good vibes only." Now that's not all. I have more tea for you guys. You know, I always try to bring you some little extra tidbits that you can't get anywhere else. Now we have a report from E! News where Demi's family is reportedly calling Max a liar, saying that he did not find out about their breakup through the media, that Demi did give him a heads up beforehand. This E! News source went on to say, quote, "Max is just trying to stay relevant. Her family thinks he is crazy and is so relieved she has taken this step." That is not all. We also have a new report from Entertainment Tonight giving us more information as to why this breakup happened in the first place, besides the obvious that they started dating right before quarantine and got engaged in a matter of 3 months. But there is more reason as to why they did end up breaking up. This source said that Demi and Max realized that they were moving way too fast once they both started returning to their normal life and returning to work. Demi is obviously working in LA, and Max, as he has made mention several times on his Instagram story, is working on a movie that is, I believe, filming in Atlanta, Georgia. So they are currently separated. This Entertainment Tonight source also went on to say that Demi felt like, quote, Max wasn't being honest about things. And then the source ended their insider info saying, quote, "She's worked very hard to get to a good place and isn't willing to put up with anything that doesn't serve her in a positive way. The breakup was for the best." Okay, now that you have all the information, let's go ahead and pop off because I have a lot to say. Also, if you're curious, drinking in your childhood bedroom does feel a little weird. All right, let's go ahead and get this pop-off started with, honestly, the biggest takeaway from the situation and the biggest lesson learned. Never date a stan, because holy expletive, this is wild. First, let's address Max's Instagram stories because, oh my God. Okay, so when he first initially posted that he found out about the breakup through the tabloids, I'll admit I felt a little bad for him. I could absolutely see Demi doing something like that, but all of that sympathy went out the freaking window when he would not stop posting on his Instagram story like a scorned middle school girl. That got to the point of him just being straight up annoying and honestly, just straight up embarrassing. I wish he would have just stopped after that first series, because the fact that he continued to keep going, the fact that he continued to keep trying to justify himself, and then the fact that he posted fangirling about her music, it was all just very cringy. Cringy is the word I'm really looking for here. And honestly, on top of that, it kind of just confirmed what we all were thinking, that he was trying to use Demi for clout and not so much using Demi for love. As far as Demi's family being happy that her and Max's engagement is ended, I personally am not too surprised. When these two first got together, we heard several reports about the fact that those closest to Demi were very concerned about how fast she was moving. They weren't really pro this relationship. So for me, it's not too surprising that they are overjoyed at the fact that this engagement is over. Now, as far as them calling Max a liar, I feel kind of 50-50 on this. I do feel like Demi might have given him a slight heads up, but I don't think that she probably told him exactly what she was feeling and that she really wanted the engagement to be over. I do feel like he probably found out about a lot of details through the tabloids. That's just my own theory on this situation. But again, when he proceeded to nonstop post about it on his Instagram stories and even referencing "Thank You Next, Ariana Grande," you know how the TikTok kids do that? That was honestly me looking at Max's Instagram stories this weekend. And honestly, all of his Instagram stories just helped Demi's narrative and the narrative that her team and her family and friends are trying to push out there, and just made Max continue to look embarrassing and like a crazy stan who had just gotten broken up with. Also, a little added tidbit I feel like is very important and worth mentioning in regards to that Entertainment Tonight report where a source said that Demi felt like Max wasn't being honest about certain things. I did see a DM from someone on social media. It was somebody who appeared to be from Demi's circle that said Max has been the one feeding the media stories about their relationship. So all the times we saw reports about how they were doing in quarantine, how in love they were, yada, 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 that was Max feeding the media stories, and that Demi found out about it. If that is the case that he wasn't being honest about, I think that is absolutely grounds for ending an engagement. I also think too, something else he wasn't honest about is the fact that he tried to get all of the main pop girls, Selena Gomez included, all of their attention at one point in his life, and those tweets, as we all know, were not fake. Even though Demi tried to defend her fiance to the death, look at her now. I didn't even mean to throw that Selena reference in there. She looks absolutely ridiculous because 1 week later, they've now broken up. As far as where do we go from here, I hope that Max just stays over there, stays filming his new movie, keeps working on music, and just stays off of his Instagram story. Please, Max, do not post any more Instagram stories. And as far as Demi Lovato, I hope that she just puts her head down. She focuses on making new music, good new music. And I also hope that she does not let Scooter Braun influence her with any of his PR stunt tactics, because truthfully, after this broken engagement, Demi Lovato does not need any potential negative coverage about her. So I hope that Scooter just lets her do her thing, lets her get in the studio, lets her make amazing music, because we all know Justin Bieber's not really bringing it. And hopefully she can come out of this stronger, better than ever, and get back to living her best healthy life. That's what I hope for Demi Lovato, because truthfully, I do love her. I love her music, and I don't like these little behaviors because it reminds me of somebody else who loves stunts that I know, and I just feel like Demi's above it. So I hope that she can get past this, get through this, and just bring us some really great music. But on that note, that is all I have for today's pop-off. So please let me know your thoughts on all of the post-breakup drama that went down between Demi and Max, all of Max's Instagram stories, how Demi's family feels. If you think that he has been feeding the media stories, just let out all your thoughts and feels down below. While you're at it, if you could please give this video a thumbs up, please make sure you hit that subscribe button and don't forget that notification bell. While you're at it, if you could also follow me on Instagram, I would be super thankful. Oh, also, I'm gonna go ahead and link this lipstick down below in case you're interested on picking it out or picking out any of the other colors. I can tell you the formula is 1000% approved, A++. It is so great. And now I will officially see you guys next time. Bye!